In this chapter, we're going to feature the chiffonade. The chiffonade is a ribbon, very fine ribbon cut. It's used for a garnish and last-minute finishing of sauces. First thing, once again, look at our station. We want to make sure everything is squared away, make sure everything's nice and tidy, nice and clean, and we're ready to proceed. Because this is a garnish and we need precise knife skills, we want to make sure that our blade is sharp. Once again, steel, knife, 20-degree angle. Just a couple of times to keep the edge on. Make sure you sanitize your blade. Please be careful. Make sure it's clean before you proceed. Chiffonade is a cut that is used a lot, especially in restaurants. You finish sauces or dishes with fresh basil, spinach, or other leafy vegetables by chiffonade it very, very fine. It's a ribbon cut, and you have to have very, very precise knife cuts in order to execute this particular cut here. The first thing you want to do, and what we have here, is basil. What we want to do is go through and inspect the quality of the basil first. Make sure that you don't have any bruises or any type of blemishes. If you have a bruised product, make sure that you disregard it, save it for other uses. The first thing you want to do is find the largest leaf. You want to lay the leaf flat onto the cutting board, and then we want to begin to stack the other leaves into the center of the large basil here. Stems facing away. Make sure you stack the stems as close as possible. We want to remove the stems first and utilize as much basil as possible. This can be put into the usable waste scrap for stocks and other items. Once again, continue to pick the basil. It's packing it up really tight. Then, now what we want to do is slowly roll the stack into a nice little log. Nice and tight. It should be a little firm, but without pressing too much or bruising the product. Want to rotate it around. Make sure it's nice and tight. Take your knife. First thing, remove the stems. With your hand positioned really, really close, it's very important that you rely upon your knuckles and your hands as your guide. You're going to make very quick, very sharp, thin slices using the tip end of your knife from here to here. You don't want to go beyond that point because what's going to happen, you're going to chop, bruise, and damage the product. So once again, really nice and tight, hands in place, knife. Very nice, thin ribbons. Start slow, then work your way up to a rapid pace. Once you get to the end, you have a little basil that's left over. You can save this if it's not damaged. To start a new roll, you can put this in the center, or if it's bruised, you can save it, make pesto or other items with it.